Hello. Hey Linda, thanks for having me. So it's kind of funny because I was listening to Michael and I never thought of myself as much of a skeptic, but I guess I kind of was because I wasn't necessarily technically skeptical as much as I wasn't expecting anything. Because 12 years ago, I went through this crazy burned up thing that happens when you take medical, pharmaceutical, or drugs that are even over the counter, Advil, Motrin, Tylenol, Benadryl, it doesn't matter. One day your body can go into this crazy 108-degree fever, give you second and third degree burns. You end up at Tampa General Hospital burn unit for a month. And I was all burned up. You can see scarring if you look really close. Well, you can't really see much anymore. But kind of miracle by God. I got my heartbeat back, I got my hair, my vision back, my brain function, my breathing, my ability to breathe and everything. I'm trying to go fast. A month in the hospital of losing every single piece of skin. It's like I had a lot of residual issues, but since I was alive again, and I was able to breathe in and out all by myself again, and I was able to see again, and I was getting my hair back and some of my eyelashes and some of my fingernails and toenails back. I didn't really feel like I was having a problem. So, fast forward several years, whenever I got introduced to this wellness little thing, and um, I'm like, well, that's great for those people who are really hurting in a severe way, but I don't need anything because here I am alive and I'm breathing in and out all by myself and I can see again and I'm happy to not have pain, right? And then I didn't expect anything from me, but I could hear some of these amazing testimonials from some of these other people, and I wanted to be involved in sharing this to help other people. Amazing. Like, their tremors were stopping and they could sign their name again and they were coming off of their crutches and their walkers. And I was like, that's cool. And I was listening to some testimonials after about 4 or 5 months of patching, not really feeling anything. And realized that, sorry, I'm at a landline and I know this is really loud, but um I can call you back. That's my big brother. Um, so I was realizing whenever I was listening to the super subtle small things and someone was describing they didn't have that like urgency to go to the bathroom like they used to. And I was like, oh yeah. They didn't have those really subtle afternoon like tension. Um maybe they call it headaches, but for me, every afternoon the exhaustion and the issues didn't even qualify on a pain scale for me. So I didn't even remember it. And then I heard it and I was like, oh yeah. I used to have to like at a stoplight on my way home from work, put my head on the steering wheel just to like rest. I was so tired all the time. Getting out of bed was a big struggle because I had lost the mucus layer around my eye and they don't make mucus drops in the drugstore. And being able to open my eyes in the morning when it was daylight was a big problem for me. I was producing a few tears. I had a few eyelashes back, but that mucus layer, you don't even know how it feels to not have that. And my ophthalmologist, when I would get my eyes checks every regularly. I think it was 12 months into patching with just the X39, because again, I wasn't expecting anything. Said, your mucus layer is regenerating. I've never seen that. And your macular health with all your what do they call scars? Adhesions have never looked better. Your macular health is improving, your vision is improving, you don't require a corrective lens in the right eye anymore. Your eyelashes are coming back. I have eyelashes on the bottom now for the first time in 10 years. have mucus. I can open my eyes in the morning. I have that energy. I forgot how I would drag out of bed, just like hitting the snooze, like, you don't want to get up. And that's a very subtle thing, but it's a, so there's leads into that, what people have kind of a hard time articulating sometimes. And you see it on the health tracker, like feeling of well-being, whatever. But honestly, there's that elevated, like confident, joy, peaceful, optimistic, like cool, good day every day. That alone, I would like, I would do patching just for that one thing alone. Never mind the digestion every day, the, pain or exhaustion. I mean, that those are the subtle things that I just realized, and that doesn't count. So I asked my issues with my accident where I broke my tailbone, broke both of my hips apart, snapped my femur in half, have metal rods and screws and pins and titanium. So I would get aches and pains when it would get cloudy or rainy before patching. And after patching, not only do I not have aches and pains when it gets cloudy or the pressure changes, but I'm more strong and more active and have set more world records in my sport. I do competitive skydiving. Um, and I'm leading people. They're asking me to be like the leader of groups in these big formations, and I'm outperforming people 3 times younger than me that are getting tired, and they're like, "Oh, I'm so tired. I can't." I'm like, "Come on, let's go." So I have better focus, better athletic performance, ability to just, it's all good. I can't even, I'd be talking for hours about how awesome it is now.